Hey, my TikTok friends on here. So I haven't been on for a minute. I've been super busy and I have been spending more time on my business Instagram and kind of personal Facebook rather than TikTok. So, anyways, it's been a minute since I posted, but today I have my first horror story. I've heard a lot of different crazy stories that have happened with real estate agents going on showings, and so today I kind of had my first little bizarre, crazy thing. So, I went to show a home to some clients today, and I'm sitting out. I pulled up like 10 minutes early to the house, and I'm sitting out in my car. But as I was pulling up this long paved driveway, um, I see a man walking from the location of like the property I was about to show, and I had never seen the seller, so I maybe wrongly assumed it was him. And so I see a man walking down like towards his neighbor's house. So I was like, oh, that must be the owner, and he's just gonna go because my appointment starts in 10 minutes. So I didn't think too much of it since he had left that general direction. And um, I walk into the house and I open the door and I yell out, "Hey, I'm an agent. I'm a real estate agent here for a showing. Is anybody home?" And I walked past the bathroom, which the door was shut to the bathroom. Okay. So I go past the bathroom and I go to the back bedroom, and it's just a bedroom with like a bed in it and everything. And I turn back around and I'm like, "Hey, is anybody home? I have a showing. Uh, it's Brooke. No, nobody says anything. No, hey, I'm here, nothing. Nobody answers me. I'm just like yelling out. So I walk outside and wait for my buyers who are going to look at this house. And um, they had asked me, like, is anybody home? And I said, no, I just walked through. Nobody's here. The agent told me, that I was okay to go 5 p.m. today. And so we do a walk around of the outside property and look around at it. They were checking out the roof and everything like that. And we go walking in the house, still no sounds, nothing. So we look around the kitchen, living room, walk around. One of my sellers go walking, I mean, one of my buyers go walking down towards the master bathroom and yells out, "Oh, there's somebody here." And I was like, "What? Oh my gosh." So I go walking into the back, and the owner of the home didn't answer me, nothing. Like, he didn't say anything or say, "Hold on, I'm in the bathroom." No idea he was there. And the agent said, the listing agent had said he knew that we were coming, he wasn't going to be there, and I had seen that man like walking away from this particular house, so I assumed. And he never made a sound. So apparently he was in the bathroom when I walked through his house, even though I yelled out, "Hey, is anyone home? Is anyone home?" And he didn't say anything. When I had walked out to meet my people, I'm assuming and guessing, that's so bad. But he walked from like the bathroom back into his bedroom and laid in his bed. And my buyers just walked in there and he was just laying in bed. Granted, he was in like pajamas, he had clothes on, and he was laying down. It just was jarring because none of us were expecting anybody to be there, and he's just laying there. And he's like, "Hey, who are you?" And I'm Brooke, the agent. I spoke with your selling, your agent, your listing agent, and she said you weren't home, that you weren't going to be here. And he was like, "Oh, she texted me at 10:30 this morning and said, I guess there was supposed to be somebody there to look at it at 10:30 this morning, and she was letting him know that appointment had been canceled." And so he thought, I guess, the whole day was canceled, not just the one. And so he said, "Oh no." And I was, I was just like, "Well, are you okay with us walking through?" Which he was. But my buyer's like daughter-in-law and son, like, were super taken back, and they wanted to leave super fast. So I was just like, "Oh my gosh, I don't know what else to do." Like, maybe I should have tried opening on the bathroom door, but I just was like, "Oh, it's a bathroom." Like, some people just shut their bathroom doors. But he didn't like make any sounds. He didn't answer me at all when I was like, "Hey, is anybody home?" He just like didn't say anything, and then there he is. So anyways, fun stuff. And now I'm just like, oh my gosh, like so crazy. So needless to say, that was my first like surprise crazy kind of incident at a showing. Knock on wood. But I'll be hosting an open house January 5th. I mean July 5th, July 5th, I'm going to be doing another open house. And so hopefully it doesn't get crazy, but that was just kind of like a crazy story today. I don't know. I'm still just like super embarrassed. I don't know, because I went out there and told my sellers like, no, he's gone. And I had yelled for him, and I had yelled out for him, and he didn't answer or respond. He didn't even make a sound, nothing. And so, anyways, embarrassing moment of the day. And that's my first kind of crazy story with showings so far. See you later.